Zillion's.
Yes.
Oh.
Looks like
What was
he's in it.
Zillion's lineup? I'm actually curious.
My
Aside
guess-
from Robin.
My guess would be Steve, Robin, and Sephiroth, maybe? I know those are three
What is
characters
with
in
Texas
this
and Steve? What's in the water?
I
need
don't
to know.
get it. Dude, we have it's Texas is a Minecraft PvP server. And it yeah, cuz shout outs to that open carry. We got that pickaxe on site. And they're all good too. I hate it here. There's so many good Steves and I don't know how to fight them.
It's okay.
And honestly, Denti like started playing Steve way back whenever he first came out. Like
so he's been committed, even though he hasn't really come out too much. He
still did commit to that character. And honestly, I'm pretty sure in every time, like every lineup that he's had played today in Squad Strikes, he's used that Steve.
Yeah, he's used Steve, Olimar, and his third one like eludes me right now for whatever reason.
Steve, Olimar, I think Pokemon Trainer.
Oh yeah. I don't know how I forgot that.
Yeah. So actually, here's a little fun fact. Before we get started here, Pokemon Trainer usually has something called the Swedish Switch, which is where you're able to switch to Ivysaur, use the up B, down B again to switch to Charizard, and then recover and stuff like that. That is nerfed in Squad Strike. You're actually unable to do that. This is from Beastly himself telling me how he does not like PT that much in Squad Strike. That it's actually different. I'm not sure if it has to do with the fact that characters load differently in Squad Strike. It takes a while.
That might be.
I think that is why, but it is a bit different. So you have to, if you play PT, you have to be a little bit careful in Squad Strikes for that reason. But also, this character is so good in this mode because you get 3 different characters, so you can switch up the matchup whenever you want.
You can choose which one is best fitted and adapt. So it's really a 5v3.
No, truly, actually, and we're going to be seeing the Ike. Okay, I've seen teasers Ike a few times, so this is definitely one of his good characters.
Something I noticed playing Denti earlier, I do like his block placement. He doesn't really have like a set pattern, I feel like. He just kind of does so in disarray to kind of just, oh
my gosh, that almost took him out. That was a great TNT placement.
Jesus. But it's kind of like, it seems at random, but I'm sure he has his own method, but that is insane. Called out the up air.
The air dodge, dude. Oh. That was crazy. I've never seen it call out that hard. And especially a teaser, such an incredible player. PR'd in 2 regions, by the way. Georgia and in DFW.
That's great. Wait, what is he PR'd here?
I believe, I want to say 6, but don't quote me on that. Chat, please say what he's actually ranked here, so I don't sound like an idiot. And Georgia, I want to. I don't know, man. I don't live in Georgia.
I was quite. Listen. If you were talking all that good about him, praising him, I figured you knew. It's my bad.
It's my boy Teaser. I love that guy, but I don't know all the deeds. Oh
my god.
Oh, it's fine. Let's get back to the match. Stop fangirling about Teaser. Jeez Louise. Because I want to fangirl about Denti right now because he's flexing. He already got a diamond too.
They are matching percents, but he still is a character up.
Good
Let me not speak.
I know, right?
Every time. Little good old commentator's curse.
Yeah, and you want to know something that I just now realized? Steve in Squad Strike, whenever you do get that diamond, I feel like you just got to pop it as soon as possible. Whenever you got it.
Oh my god.
What a switch.
That was like the smartest switch possible.
Yeah, I also think that was not the smartest ladder to try to go for there. Not against Ivysaur.
Was Diang out? Like nowhere near above him.
Oh yeah.
Run save.
He just wanted it. I get it, pulling the trigger. Man, and honestly, I think that Denti's Squirtle is a menace. It is so scary to deal with.
His Squirtle is super grounded. Camps a little bit, but like you gotta. When you're small and you can throw out multi hitboxes. It's crazy.
It's part of the neutral, and I think it's like really important to use it. Let's see that Charizard recovering with side B, both of them. Look at these flying types recovering with their flying moves.
Except Falco can't fly.
I know. It's so sad. Oh my gosh, wait, a defensive flamethrower to get down. That was so smart from Denti.
Don't see that too often. It's a...
Yeah, there's it again, though.
Oh.
But, yeah.
Unsafe that time, unfortunately.
Good player alert, punishing something that he saw twice in a row. And then, okay, this is the Olimar that you were saying is like a menace. So let's see how he can actually deal with it. Down smash?
Oh.
Ooh, wacky. And he's just throwing out the smash attack.
I guess he just gotta, the threat of the Pikmin sticking.
Yeah, especially now. Any percent is closer to a blue Pikmin up throw.
And more likely than not, the other person typically isn't paying all the attention to the lineup.
No.
They're just scouting out, whatever the win condition is. So
dude, I already got to deal with the Squad Strike lineup. I don't want to deal with the Pikmin lineup on top of that.
Oh, that's gonna take it. Ooh.
What a great coverage with the Monique.
We got Monique out here.
We got Big Purple out here. Monique, girl, covering that ledge. So reliable.
Good old Monique.
Incredible. Good old Monique. Go Denti. I love it. I love seeing him here. I'm a Denti fan.
I don't feel bad losing to him. Man's is super solid. Just playing crazy today.
I know, right? I don't want to count out Teaser though, because he's like someone who has, like, over the course of the life of this game, has just exploded in like just talent. Like, he has gotten so consistent with his placements in multiple regions. I don't count him out with, and honestly, his adaptation was really good that game. Like, especially whenever he caught on to that flamethrower trick that Denti was doing, he punished it right when he saw it again. That is good awareness.
With such a little like I guess just scouting out knowledge on the matchups, like how Denti was playing, he almost closed the gap. But let's see how he does in this game going in.
He's starting out with his ace first, which is the Samus.
Oh, interesting.
And honestly, Denti's like changing the lineup too, with the PT starting out first. I'm pretty sure the PT took out Samus last time.
Oh, I think you're right. Yeah.
Yeah, that Ivysaur up air.
With that switch. Oh.
It's so unfortunate that he fell out of that.
Yeah.
Forward tilt into up B. Okay, what is this builder combo? I ain't about it.
To be fair, once you're good enough with the character and you just know situations, you like half the kit is build a combo.
True, you're right. Especially with Squirtle.
Character is crazy and fast. I feel like sometimes comparable to Pikachu.
Yeah, very similar actually. Same. I mean, from the same series, so I guess that makes sense.
Yeah.
Ooh, great down burn to the up B.
Good coverage with the missile, but flamethrower just covers so much.
Ooh, but the up smash did not cover right in front of him. I love Denti's use of flamethrower. Like, it's been pretty solid. Oh man, Teaser on the ledge is so scary. He just throws out so many options that's really hard to get around.
I feel like he has good awareness of like what he can do to cover. He gives a lot of thought at the ledge.
Yes, definitely. Ooh, and honestly, like his slipperiness right now with just the bombs and everything, and he's continuously getting Denti on ledge.
That's gonna shield.
Yeah.
Oh,
it's he's so dangerous on ledge. It's crazy.
So we got Teaser off to a better start this time.
Yes.
This game. Oh my god.
Yeah, and I'm a little bit spooked because I feel like the fact that Charge Shot can really destroy those blocks might be a little bit difficult for Denti to deal with this Samus now. Oh, or just forward tilt can break him too.
Yeah, he doesn't need to.
Okay,
doesn't
wait.
seem to have too much lag on it, so he kind of just throws it out and just keeps running.
Yeah, and honestly, using the boxing tools really just stay in Denti's space and stop him from mining as much as possible. And now he's using the Zair to go over the block to still pressure Denti from afar. Yeah, that Zair is a great tool.
See, I feel like a lot of people don't understand how to deal with like the Steve Walls, but I feel like, oh, that up smash is going to take it.
Oh yeah, that minecart is such a great conversion tool just to get a kill.
That up air was almost gonna kill.
Oh yeah, I think questionable DI just a little bit on Denti's part, but he's still alive, so he can DI correctly next time. And he also has Diamond now. Let's see if he can get it. Yeah.
Didn't get to quite craft it.
Combo, very interesting. And using the blocks to stop the lasers and the side B. Dude, he was stuck between a rock and a hard place there for a second. Ooh, what an S smash, that was so early.
An overextension is going to cost you, especially against Steve with Diamond. You will die anywhere after like 50% at the ledge.
Oh my gosh, and Denti's keeping up the pressure right now. He has that
That's
Diamond.
the stuff.
Yep, that up B, what an incredible buff they gave that Ike up B. It's just so strong now. I feel like this is going to be difficult though. Like Olimar just being able to throw out these Pikmin and mess with like Ike's Nair landing timing. Because like anytime he tries to land, it's going to hit a Pikmin probably.
And then even when we're covering, since Ike is like invulnerable at the top, that's just, if he's close enough, it's a free hit for
like
Denti.
the purple Pikmin I feel like is going to be really big in those scenarios. Because, you know, any sort of hitbox that you can throw from far to hit that Ike up B is super strong.
Insane.
Oh man, that Olimar Nair is just so good to land as well.
I think he truly shows his slipperiness in his play when he plays Olimar.
Oh, dude, did you see? He got the Pikmin on the platform and up smash and extended the range of it. Dude, Denti knows this character.
I'm saying I think this is his menace character.
It's so clutch, and I really think that it was a great choice to send out last year. Because he could really just play smart and safe with these Pikmin, getting good, like, easy damage. And now he has the blue, and he's trying to get that up throw.
What percent does it typically kill? Like, not quite yet.
Nope, I think 150. We might be able to see the up throw kill. And that's why he wants to throw that white and get a lot of damage as possible.
Oh.
No way. Wow. Rage. Yeah. We we knew instantly, man. You get Ike with Rage and that up air becomes a destructive force.
Nair's just so scary on Ike anytime you're in kill percent.
Oh yeah, and honestly Teaser's Ike has shown that he, you know, I think that's good to like end it out with Ike. I feel like he can seal out stocks pretty well with that Nair into up air, especially on a character that's light like Olimar.
I think Samus is better to start out with. I think you want to start out with like a more defensive play. And kind of lead out with the aggression to call out like what you know.
Yes, and it kind of goes to show that the order that you throw out your characters in Squad Strike is very important. I do feel like, you know, it's really good to talk about your lead and your anchor, which is your first and last character, but also the second character in your lineup is also really important. Because that's the character that's probably going to have to deal with the most matchups when you think about it. Like lead, like you said, is really good for defensive play to really start out safe. But, you know, when you think about it, the second character is probably going to have to deal with the first one. Could possibly deal with the first one and the middle one and even possibly the last one, too. So it's really good to have a character that has a pretty even matchup spread, usually in your center. And I think that's why Denti's going PT, because PT has a pretty balanced matchup spread, which is with all the Pokemon you can go through.
It's the most intense game of rock, paper, scissors, ladies and gentlemen.
Quite literally. And I think Denti is showing that he's incredibly good at this mode. But so is Teaser. He clutched out that game relatively well, even though he was down most of that last stop. And I think we might see him probably stick to Ike. And oh no,
starting with the Olimar.
That's interesting. He's going Ike. He's going Ike in the middle now, saving Samus for the end.
Maybe he's noticed something we haven't yet.
Yeah. Well, let's see. I want to see what kind of adaptation they're going to have, because this is now game 3. Both have a set under their belt, or a game under their belt. So let's see how the changes. And we got the Falco going first. The first time we've seen that. He's going so aggressive to start. Good parry into the grab. Oh my gosh, wait, he's going in. That, you know, that Olimar up B reminds me so much of Rob up B, where you can just really go in if you want to. Ooh, and the Reflect is coming out now. Trying to get the damage back onto Denti for throwing those big.
And then this character in particular, I think, is just so good for like interrupting with the hitbox extensions for like his combos.
Yes.
You saw earlier.
Yeah. Oh, and look, that yellow Pikmin's just not dying to those lasers. Just the electricity just goes right through it. It's definitely just a game of patience right now, and I think that Teaser does understand that, but he got hit by the Monique. Girl, she did. And she about to knock you out.
That whole the first character is a whole minute so far.
Look at this pressure that he's putting on. Denti's got 2 purples and a white. That is a lot of damage.
The dash attack, barely not going to take it. Good on Denti for tying that right.
Right, and Teaser's just realized that he's got all these purples coming at him just to stay defensive, not let them stage spec him like that first game. Close. He tried to dash attack again, I'm pretty sure.
That would have taken. It's getting really scary.
I know. Like, just Denti's Olimar is just getting such good damage and staying alive.
Oh, that Monique.
Ooh, not this time. Super armored. That up B. Oh, reliable. Taking the stock. And that Menace Olimar is now gone. But we got PT.
His whole lineup, low-key, is a menace.
It is. Denti's a good player. And I think it's going to be really hard for Teaser to deal with Squirtle, particularly in this matchup. Like, anytime that Teaser gets off stage and has to use up B, that's dead instantly because of the flood.
But he's not even going to need it. He just got...
Incredible jab lock. Oh. So good. Now he's got teaser on his last character, Samus, but it's his best.
Oh. Fixed tether grabs.
That's crazy. And Denti just went right in off stage after that.
I wish I saw more people jump on top of Squirtle when he does that.
Oh, the side B? Yeah, to get like the footstool kind of thing?
Yeah, it's
good because he's stuck after that. But Denti's not giving him any sort of time to really just force him to switch off the Squirtle. Like, using the flood so well to just keep disadvantage off stage.
See, the lingering hitbox doesn't just cover
So much. He's just now pushing him back, slowly but surely, now off stage. Ivysaur is out. This is where Teaser Samus just shines, is on the ledge. But Denti got around it.
Switching to Charizard.
Yeah, wants a kill. Especially now at 100, we could see a backer be able to take it.
But also, I think this is like the best case scenario for him because Squirtle is just so hard to hit.
Yes.
He just has to really be careful not to get touched by Charizard, essentially.
Definitely. And it's going to be a little bit difficult for Teaser to kill this Charizard without a charge shot. That was so weird. That
multi-hits.
That multi-hit, wacky. That was such a wacky interaction. But good stuff to Denti. Man, like that Pokemon Trainer Center